sloppy, Kowalski. You know, if that had been a real nip, you'd be out of the Navy the hard way.
Lieutenant, my heart just isn't in it. I want to learn how to hold on to men, not throw them away.
The alert bulletin Adrian sent out ordered all hands to learn judo, so let's stow the griping.
Affirmative, Lieutenant. We must be ready in case of a hit-and-run attack.
Well, they may hit, but they sure won't be able to run. Put me in for a Purple Heart.
What for? That's not what's going to turn purple. Come on, McGuire, you're next.
I better switch to the Marines. I'll never cut it as a wave.
Oh, come on, Botany. Come on back in. I'll show McGuire what you did wrong. This time you can try it on me. Come on.
Oh, no.
All right, Foxick. And what, pray, are you doing? Sleeping off your beer ration?
Commander!
You must react quicker. Practicing defending ourselves against a sneak attack, and I guess I got the wrong sneak.
Those waves were definitely trying to ambush me. They nearly succeeded, too. My sacroiliac still feels twangy.
That's a mutiny to me, sir.
Too bad walking the plank has gone out of style. Easy on that bubble bath, Beasley. Don't you know there's a war on?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, certainly.
The coddled egg for your Caesar salad.
Oh, yes. Remember, Chief, if you want to get ahead of the Navy, the anchovies go in after the Parmesan.
Oh, aye, sir, aye. And may I say, sir, that it's your attention to the slightest detail that will make you an admiral before the war is over.
Good man. Definitely officer material.
Commander, I just came from Lieutenant Morgan, and she'd like to know if you want her apology in writing or in person. You know, for throwing you on your after deck.
Stop smirking, Trotter. All I want from that distaff destroyer is a request for transfer.
Oh, now, sir, you wouldn't let her go without getting even. I know you could beat her at Indian hand wrestling.
Oh, righto. I'd back our commander against any woman on this base.
You're pressing, Beasley.
Well, let's face it, Commander, this whole thing wouldn't have happened if you hadn't issued that dubious alert. After all, the island that nip raiding party hit is 300 miles from Ranakai.
500, I'm happy to say. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, go on, sir, go on. I just love to see that little devil dancing in your eyes.
Don't you think those waves would practically beg for a transfer if they thought the Japanese commandos were actually infiltrating the lush hills of Ranakai?
Affirmative, sir. Oh, you've come up with a gem this time, sir.
Oh, carry on.
The commander's in the decoding room, Lieutenant. He requests that you wait in the office, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Now hear this, man. From this moment on, the entire base is on emergency status, condition red.
Aye, aye, sir.
But remember, gentlemen, not a word of this crisis is to be leaked to Lieutenant Morgan. That's an order. No use frightening the waves. Let's hope we can drive those nip gorillas off the island before the poor girls find out their lives are in danger.
What do you think the nips will try to pull, sir?
Oh, the usual guerrilla tactics, I'm afraid. Set fire to the barracks, post snipers to shoot down our helpless personnel as they flee their blazing quarters.
Sir, shouldn't you evacuate the waves until the emergency is over?
Only as a last resort, Trotter. Beasley. Chief. We'll all carry on as usual so as not to alarm the ladies. That will be all, gentlemen. Dismissed. Trotter, if you'll be so good as to follow through on all the orders that I've... Lieutenant Morgan, what are you doing here?
Just reporting as ordered, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I just wanted to tell you that not to bother apologizing for that little mishap this morning. I realize it was just an innocent mistake.
Oh, that's very big of you, sir.
Actually, I was quite impressed with your adeptness at judo. You know, the time might come when you waves would have to defend yourselves against the Japanese.
Oh, I don't think that time will come, sir. The closest we ever get to the Japanese is Tokyo Rose. With static.
Technically, we are in a combat zone.
Well, I know, sir, but we've been here for months and nothing's happened yet.
Don't argue with me, Lieutenant. There could be a flare-up at any moment.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yes, I don't want to keep you from your duties if you just dismiss.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, aye. Trotter? Just a gentle reminder, Trotter. A slip of the lip and...
I know. The Aleutians. They're becoming more attractive every day. They have a different kind of a war going on up there. They're fighting the enemy.
That boy is bucking for a Section 8.
Boy, the only wave with a figure worse than mine is Botnick. That's debatable. Do you have to rub it in?
All right, girls. You ready? Yeah. Now, remember, this Cary Grant movie tonight is not a training film, so don't forget your judo when the lights go out.
I'm not sure I understand you, Lieutenant.
Good. Means I've only got 2 to worry about. Commander Adrian! Head up!
Carry on, ladies.
Is something wrong, sir?
Nothing to be alarmed about, ladies. Just a routine security check.
Sir?
Security check, Beasley.
Aye, aye, sir. Stand back, ladies.
All secure, sir! Good man. Hark! What was that?
What was what?
What's out there, sir?
Away from that window. Back, back, back. Nothing to be disturbed about, ladies. Just a routine security check.
Sir, I hate to be an old nag, but if there is some sort of an alert, I think we ought to know about it.
No alert, Lieutenant. Just a routine security check.
Well, in that case, sir, if you'll excuse us, we all have dates for the movies. Come on, girls.
Hold it. No movies. Afraid that the movies are out. As a matter of fact, I don't want you girls to leave the barracks for several days.
You mean you're confining us to quarters, sir?
You will have an ample supply of K-rations.
K-rations?
Yes, just in case, Well, just in case. Beasley, have you checked Lieutenant Morgan's quarters yet?
Negative, sir.
Up to it, man! Beasley? Steady, careful, boy.
All secure, sir.
That's a relief.
Move on, Beasley. We'll check the ammo dump next. Don't be alarmed if you hear tramping around outside. It'll be nothing but the Marine Guard. Fully armed, of course. Well, Trotter?
I was just coming to take Lieutenant Morgan to the movie, sir.
Negative, Trotter. Didn't we decide it would be much better if the waves remained here in the barracks?
But, sir...
And aren't you out of uniform, Lieutenant? Where's your hat and gun?
You mean my helmet and sidearms?
Go get them, Lieutenant, on the double.
All right.
Good night, ladies. Sleep tight. Lock the door after me.
Well, he's not fooling me, girls. This is it. Ranakar's under attack.
I'm finally going into battle. I might be the first wave to win the Navy Cross.
Well, you know, I'm gonna get even with those nips, because you know the balloons I used to use in my act? Well, they were made in Japan, and right in the middle of my finale, they always popped.
All right, Carol, you're right. Knock it off. There aren't any nips. I hate to be a party poop, but Adrian's just putting us on.
What? No nips?
It's a 4.0 fake. He staged the hammiest performance in his office. I didn't say anything before because I didn't think he'd go this far.
You mean he's just gaslighting us?
Well, he's trying to panic us into transferring off the island, I think.
What a dirty trick. Confining us to quarters.
That's not fair. He's treating us like PJs.
Silly. You mean PWs, prisoners of war. PJs are pajamas.
Well, so what? As long as we can't go out, we can wear anything we want.
It's Adrian again. How corny can you get?
Come on, belay that.
Oh, Lieutenant, I'm not going to belt him with it. I'm just going to water him down a little.
And on second thought, how do you know it's Commander Adrian? You think it's a nip sniper, right? And you're scared stiff, right? Yeah. Go, girl. Nicky, honey. What are you guys doing sneaking around? Don't you know we're all trigger happy?
We had to. There's a Marine Guard out front. What gives?
Oh, it's a long story. I think we may need you fellas to help finish it.
What are we going to do, Lieutenant?
Oh, I don't know, but we can't just sit here and let Adrian scuttle us. We're going to have to think of a counter move.
Now then, leave the truck here. Buy the water tank. Check. Make sure you knock out the distributor head.
Smash distributor head.
Then deploy yourselves in the brush.
Deploy brush.
Right. Keep out of sight till the waves appear. Then let them have it. Start shooting in the air and yelling, Banzai. Keep moving around. Make them think the hills are swarming with nips.
Banzai! Banzai!
Nick, you tofu. I show you.
That's very good, Chief. I didn't know you spoke Japanese.
Well, I don't, sir. No, that's a recipe for sukiyaki.
Well, that'll be just fine. Well, now you keep shouting that recipe and firing in the air until I come running in and save those poor defenseless females. We all do our jobs right. Those girls will be on their way stateside by cocktail time tomorrow. Banzai.
Peeping Tom to Queen Bee. Peeping Tom to Queen Bee.
Come in, Peeping Tom.
Lieutenant, here's the scam. The next scene takes place back in the boondocks. Beasley and the Chief are going to model the latest nip GI attire, and we're all going to be invited.
I read you loud and clear. Come on back and get dressed for the party. Over and out.
You're not going to let Adrian lure us into a trap, are you, Lieutenant?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Nicky, how you fix for nip uniforms?
Oh, I think I can scrounge up a few, Lieutenant. Those Marines are loaded with war souvenirs.
Well, start scrounging. We can't go to Commander Adrian's masquerade without costumes.
All right, gentlemen, synchronize your watches. What time have you got, Beasley?
Oh, it is exactly 2200, sir.
Speak English, man.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Sorry, sir.
That's better. Now then, I'll give you a half an hour to dig in. Then I will phone Lieutenant Morgan. All right, shove off. And, men, good hunting. Not that way! Not that way! Want the shore patrol to take a shot at you? Out the window! Out the window! This is getting to be a fun war.
Oh, so. Stop that whistling, G.I. Go home, Yank, go home.
You look about as frightening as Madame Butterfly. Don't worry, Botnick. John Wayne wasn't built in a day. How are you doing, D'Angelo?
Everything's blurry, Lieutenant. I think they got my eyes too tight.
Oh, swell, and he's handling the machine gun, right? Unblur him, unblur him.
Lieutenant, what happens to us if this mission fails?
Well, McGuire, you don't smoke, so the only thing you have to worry about is whether or not you want a blindfold. There's our invitation to the party. Wave Barracks, Lieutenant Morrison speaking. Oh, hello, Commander.
Lieutenant, an emergency has come up. There's a stalled truck near the water tank. Yes, I want you and your motor pool to go up there and bring it back right away.
Commander, it's so dark outside. Couldn't it wait till morning?
Now, Lieutenant, right now. Oh, of course, if being in the combat zone makes you nervous.
Oh, no, sir, no, sir. We'll get up there right away. Goodbye, sir, goodbye. All right, gang, let's go. You two get out there and get the Jeep started. Come on, let's get the rest of makeup on and get going.
Lieutenant, I still think you got my eyes a little too tight. Come on.
Can you see them, Lieutenant?
All I see is the trucks. They must be hiding behind the bushes.
We could be court-martialed for this. It's the same as mutiny, you know.
Don't be ridiculous. Mutiny is when you're married to two fellows at once.
I wonder what's keeping them, sir.
Well, you know how women are, Chief. They're never on time.
Chief, I thought I saw something move over there, sir. You don't suppose there are any snakes around here, do you?
Snakes! What'd you have to bring that up for?
Enemy at 11 o'clock.
Let's for honorable sky, please.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm an officer. Remember the Geneva Convention?
Oh, I'm very sorry, Commander. We didn't mean to frighten you.
Don't be ridiculous. That phony Fu Manchu talk can't frighten a real fighting man.
I guess we've just been kind of jumpy, sir, ever since the Chief saw those snakes.
Snakes? Snakes? Where?
Okay, Botnick.
Wasn't that a rifle shot?
How do I know? I've never been in combat.
Japanese! They've got the waves.
It won't start. We smashed the distributor head.
What did you do a stupid thing like that for?
Your orders, sir.
Excuses.
I just told you there was going to be shooting.
Shut up. We've got to get to my Jeep.
Not so close. Don't get drunk with power.
I told you, Lieutenant, my eyes are too tight.
Get the firing squad for this. Permission to panic, Lieutenant.
Later, McGuire, later.
Move over, Beezy, move over. I'll drive. It's my Jeep.
Kamikaze time.
I've been shot. Stretcher bearer! Stretcher bearer! Stretcher bearer! Come back! Come back here! Come back and get the wounded!
Go, Botnick, go!
Come on, Harry.
on sight. Sound general alarm, all hands, battle stations, the nips have landed.
Nips here?
They're swarming all over the island in swarms. Must be a million of them. Hello. Get me through the complete. Hurry, man.
Are you sure? Did you see them?
See them? I had to fight them off with my bare hands. Complete. This is Commander Adrian at Ranakai. We are up to our ears in nips. They are swarming up. We've already captured 5 waves. I don't know how much longer we can hold out. You'd better send a task force on the double.
The nips have got Ann and the girls.
Too late to save them now. We were lucky to escape the ambush ourselves. Where are you going?
I'm going to rescue Ann.
Are you out of your mind? There are nips out there with guns.
Nips or no nips. For you. How'd you escape?
I'll pull you in later.
Commander Adrian.
Oh, Lieutenant Morgan, you got away. That's good. Here, you hold off the nips while I get my personal gear down to the boat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now, what? No, don't hold
There
it.
aren't any nips.
What?
Well, I was just trying to beat you at your own game. I didn't know you were going to call out the fleet.
No nips. You mean I'm not being attacked by a Japanese task force?
No, sir. Just me and my waves and a couple of bonsai boys.
Lieutenant Morgan, I am going to report this matter to Colonel Julian.
Commander, about those nip gorillas.
Yes, sir. I do realize the seriousness of this matter, sir. And much as I hate to point the finger at a woman,
I accept full responsibility, Colonel. If it hadn't been for me, Commander Adrian would never have pushed the panic button.
That's correct, sir. Much as it hurts me to say so, the responsibility is Lieutenant Morgan's.
A nice job of bird dogging.
Just goes to show you can't have women in the... What'd you say, Colonel?
I'm thanking you for helping us flush out those gorillas and sink the sub that put them ashore.
Gorillas?
Sub?
This could mean a citation.
Citation? Oh, that's nice.
And I must say, Commander, that I commend you for giving the lieutenant all the credit. Congratulations, Lieutenant Morgan.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
This could mean more waves in the combat zone.
Oh.
More waves. This is getting to be a lousy war.
Good. Signal Confleet that we destroyed the sub and are rounding up the nip gorillas.
Colonel, you mean the Japanese are still loose on the island?
Don't worry. Our mopping up operation is underway. Here are your prisoners, Colonel. Is that all of them?
Yes, sir.
Good. Nice haul, Lieutenant. Commander, if you...